Alexis here from Edible Alchemy in our laboratory here. And in this video, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about fermentation, what that is, why we're doing that, and a little bit more about immunity, because this is a word that's been flying around quite a lot lately. And we wanted to talk to you about what that means and how we can really understand this word in a holistic way. So at Edible Alchemy, basically what we do is educate people how to ferment things at home. And fermentation has always been kind of in the last years, popular, but even before that, not so popular word, because people are thinking, bacteria, yeast, or mold. And actually, yes, these things, bacteria, yeast, mold, they are included in fermentation, but they're also the very things that make our food so much more nutritious. So my job at Edible Alchemy is not only to teach people how to ferment, but also to demystify the understanding of these maybe potentially scary words of bacteria, yeast, and mold, and make them a little bit more friendly, understandable, and of course in the terms of food and drink, more tasty, more delicious, because these foods are not only more delicious and tasty, they're actually super, super nutritious. So through fermentation, what's actually happening, if we want to go kind of on a microbial level, is we are breaking down cellular walls of, say, a cabbage, or the cellular walls of beans and nuts and seeds or grains, right? And we're breaking those cell walls down through, this enzymatic breakdown to open up those walls and get all the nutrients that are in there and actually multiply, like make more of these nutrients. So they're actually available. The correct term would be bioavailable, which means our large intestines or our gut can actually get all of those nutrients super, super easy. It's actually kind of pre-digesting your food. So these wonderful yeasts and these wonderful bacteria are actually helping us break down the cell walls, open up those cell walls so that we can get all that vitamin C, all that vitamin B1, vitamin B2, niacin, riboflavin, all those things that are in there that we couldn't get before. Because as soon as we eat something, say a cabbage or just raw vegetables, which are good for you, you're only getting a part of those nutrients, and the rest has to be broken down inside us, in our microbiome. And some of us don't even have the right enzymes to do all of that breaking down. And so through fermentation, we get that help, and we get kind of a pre-digested food that we can get all of those nutrients. So it's pretty awesome. It means that fermented foods and drinks are very nutrient dense. And this is also super important to our immunity or our immune system, because 80% of our immune cells are in our gut. So if we have a healthy gut, if we're eating well and we have a lot of helpers, we are actually able to get all of those nutrients. We're actually able to get all of those bacteria, the good ones, to help us with our everyday lives. In order to get these good bacteria, we need to start thinking, what can boost our immune systems? And here at Edible Alchemy, we have a lot of different things. So we have, of course, some sauerkraut and kimchi. We have our beloved cider, which is a mixture of things that are immune boosting, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial. So things that can help us when we eat them. So it's really important to get a mixture of foods. And here at Edible Alchemy, we really focus on a holistic approach. Holistic approach to us means we're not dissecting small pieces and only having a little bit of something and pinpointing that one problem, but having the whole thing. Like we are a whole organism, and we are working all together. Of course, we look a lot at the gut, but the gut is one organism that's actually helping the whole system. So if we have a healthy gut, we're going to have also, say, healthy skin. We're also going to have healthy thoughts. And this is no hippy-dippy stuff. This is actual scientific fact that our gut is connected directly to our brain. It's called the vagus nerve. And our gut, when it's receiving all this food and digesting it, it's changing it into chemicals and sending those chemicals right up to our brain so that we feel a certain way. So we probably know of serotonin and dopamine. These are our happy drugs, right? And those things are actually 90% produced in our gut. So when we're eating well, it's sent to our brain and we say, yeah, I feel well, I'm thinking good, I'm thinking straight, good thoughts, positivity. These things are really important. And so when we're having a holistic approach and eating whole foods, we can actually get the benefit of that. And so this is sort of my argument on maybe probiotic powders and pills. I mean, it's another argument, it's another whole talk here, but I like to say if I want some vitamin C, I would rather eat an apple, which also has the fiber, which also has, other nutrients in there, including the vitamin C, including the calcium, all these components in one, that when I eat it, I'm getting the whole thing. Rather than taking this vitamin C pill, which goes into my body and says, hey, where's my other friends here? Where's my other components? Where is that fiber? Where is that iron? Where's that magnesium that I usually need to help me, stick myself around this body? So when we're having a lot of isolated properties, which is like vitamin C or just probiotic powders or probiotic pills, often it's important to eat it in combination, have it in combination with other things so that it works in your body like an actual food. Rather than going this whole round way of, eating the pills and finding those combinations, I like to have the combinations in whole foods like sauerkraut, which has everything in there. It even has these prebiotics, which is probiotics food. So probiotics are these good bacteria. It basically means for life. And they're the ones that are also responsible to break down other foods and other nutrients in our bodies. So when I have, say, a great salad for lunch or oatmeal for breakfast, I actually need the help of those probiotics to help me break down those other foods into energy around my body. A lot of people are eating really healthy and they say, hey, I'm still feeling really tired. I'm still feeling really lazy. I don't know what's going on. I ate a salad, I ate apples, I ate good food all the time, but what's going on? What am I missing? And often it could be the microbiome isn't populated enough with good bacteria, with these probiotic bacteria. And so eating healthy isn't just a fad, it isn't just some kind of diet, it's a lifestyle. So incorporating these foods into your life is really important to have it on, say, a daily basis, and not just eating sauerkraut every day or always eating kimchi. There's so many things that are available to you out there that can lighten up your dishes, lighten up your food, make your everyday cooking so much easier. So fire cider here, which in this particular one, we have lemons, oranges, grapefruits, including the skin. This is all organic, of course, products. We have curcuma, turmeric, ginger, we have hot chili peppers, rosemary, oregano, onions, garlic, of course, and all of these foods here are going to help us. They're being sucked out, all those nutrients and all those properties are being sucked out and sort of concentrated into this apple cider vinegar, which, by the way, we also made in our course. We have recipes for our own fire cider and our own apple cider vinegar. And so this particular, drink here, or little immune booster, you can add to your salad dressings, you can add to your stir fries, you can add to, put it on top of your spaghetti, put a couple of drops on your spaghetti. This stuff is powerful, not only in taste, but also internally. So probiotic foods, you don't need a lot to do a lot. You need a little to do a lot. And this is the magic of fermented foods, that they're super powerful. Like I said, they're nutrient dense. And in our courses that we offer on our Edible Alchemy Academy, we are teaching you how to make your own. So in our Immune Boosters course, we're teaching you how you can make your own vinegar, your own fire cider, your own honey garlic ferment. Super easy stuff, right? It seems complicated, the process seems a bit difficult, but once you get the hang of it, you realize it's actually not so hard. It's actually a little bit of time goes a long way. And then you have this awesome condiment, this awesome, extra thing on the side that you can just incorporate into your meals and brighten up the flavor and extend those nutrients so much further. So it's really great to boost your immune system with whole foods, because it's nothing is better than having great, nutritious foods. So I'd really encourage you guys to check out the online academy, see what's in there. I've been directing all of the courses. I answer all those questions, so don't be shy to ask questions. They come directly to me. No robots involved. And happy to see you in there. If you have any more questions about the immune system, about some of these ferments I talked about, don't hesitate to ask.